Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. I feel like I've not I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to do the whole I feel like. I haven't spoken to you all since Oman. I've got this twitch in my eye. So annoying. I've had this twitch for about 3 weeks and it's because I took some headache medication. I never take medication. I never take medication ever. But I think I told you all on Instagram that I had a headache or something like that. Had a headache for like 4 months straight to a point where I was at the doctor's and the doctor gave me headache medication. And I promised myself if I ever felt myself getting that way again, just take the medication before it gets too far. And now it's giving me a twitch. It's part of the side effect. I've only taken it twice and I've got a twitch. Anyway, welcome back. I haven't spoke to you all in ages. I have been on the other platforms like IG, TikTok, and my podcast, although I've missed a couple episodes of my podcast this week and last week purely because of fuming. I dropped my camera. So the episodes that I had filmed, it stored them, but it removed the sound, so I couldn't even use them. And then I thought, you know what, let me not even address it until I can fix it. So that camera's not yet fixed. It's in for repair, which they've just sent me a message saying we can't repair it. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've just bought another camera. This is my new camera. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. And I swear I would not have just paid half a bag, if more, for this camera if I wasn't going to commit to this. So I promise you I'll be here, okay? But I'm going to get ready with you all because I need to get ready, one, and two, I need to get ready. I just wanted to chat. I just wanted to chat with you all first. So, how are you? How is your day? Let's just restart this because I keep trying to start this and then stopping this whole YouTube thing. But it's difficult, and I know as a watcher, all the creators will understand, but as a watcher, it's like, you might be like, well, what do you mean it's difficult? Just fucking put the camera on, girl. But you know, like, oh my God, this is inside out. But you know, like, it's so easy to make a quick TikTok, a quick reel and just post it, right? But YouTube feels more intentional. So it's like you don't just make a random video and post it on YouTube, but I'm trying to think how I can break it down to you all. I say break it down. Not that you need it breaking down. I need to break it down to myself, I think, at this point. What? That was serum, by the way, before you all ask me, because I'm shocking at these Get Ready With Me's and you're going to be like, what product was that? That was serum. Serum? Was it serum? It was this. The Nivea 2-in-1 toner. It wasn't serum, it was toner. And this, I thought I'd try out Primark's new skincare because I don't know if anyone ever watched their documentary, but they were like, we pump so much money into skincare and no one's buying it. So I was like, maybe it's a bit of a plug, let me try. So here I am, I'm trying, okay? If you want to know how it's going, I'll tell you when I finished. But anyway, I thought YouTube's more intentional. You can't just make a random video and be like, here I am. But I'll be honest, I don't really watch TV, and when I do watch TV, it's American TV. So I'm on American times, and Americans, don't get me wrong, they've stolen the TV game. They have the TV game down to a T. They know all of it, right? And I just watch that all the time, 24/7. But when they take breaks like 3 weeks. So I find myself on YouTube more than I normally would, watching podcasts, watching other people. And it's almost like a godly thing because it kind of re-inspired me. And this is nothing to do with any of the creators whatsoever. But after watching creators again and again and again and again, different podcasts, different episodes again and again and again and again, SPF, if you're not using SPF on your face daily, what are you doing, honey? This one is incredible. I haven't set up the settings on my camera yet, so if you can see that, great. If you can't, don't at me, okay? But yeah, anyway, I was watching them and I was like, respectfully, please take this respectfully. I'm sick of you. I was like, I'm so sick of you. I'm sick of watching, like, what feels like the same person. Do you know what I mean? Oh, this sounds so catty. I don't mean it in a catty way. I know that I have to, like, give disclaimers on lots of things that I say because lots of you who do follow me on other platforms, you know who I am at this point. You've been following me for 2 years, at least. Well, no, not at least, at minimum, because that's how long I've been doing this. But I don't mean it. I'm just a straight talker. I expect people to talk straight with me, and I talk straight. However, I know it can come across abrasive, offensive, so I'm giving myself disclaimers. However, I don't really feel like I should because I don't mean it in a disrespectful way. But anyway, let's move forward. I was watching them and I was like, I'm really sick of you, because I feel like anyone can do what you're doing. Anyone can show me what you're showing me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was just kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's like a creator game these days, but like, I feel like creators are all just adapting the same personality now, and they're just adapting the one that sells the most. Fine, get the bag. I can't do that, man. I can't. I can't pretend to be someone I'm not. I'm not going to say I'm a dog lover. I just won't do it. I can't do it. And I don't not like dogs. I grew up with many dogs. Like, not at one time, of course, but not that there's anything wrong with having, see what I mean? This is probably why I've not made YouTube. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having numerous dogs at one time, but me, my mother, she could never. So I grew up having dogs. Me, I would never have a dog now. I just wouldn't. I just feel like a dog is equivalent to a child responsibility-wise, and I feel like it's played down so much. Because when you meet someone who really loves their dog, they're walking that dog 24/7. They're literally growing their dog's food fresh from the tree. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, they're passionate. They're not just trying to just lock the dog in the house while they do the 9 to 5 and let it out in the evening for 40 minutes. Like, no, I don't want to be that. If I was going to be a dog owner, I'm going to be a 5 a.m. dog walker dog owner. And I won't be that. So I'm not going to sign up for it, right? I forgot to show you that. That was Skin Proud Bright Eye. I used to have their entire skincare thing, and I used it all, and I just forgot to buy more until right now when I'm talking to you about it. But anyway, they're all adapting the same personality, and I'm not. And although it's selling and brands love it, I, as a consumer, I'm getting sick of it, because I feel like I can watch all of you in this. I could just search, and there's at least 15 accounts. Or, you know, I like fashion things. I like watching the fashion TikToks, and it's like, here's how to style leggings. I know how to style. Or, you know what it is? If you're going to show me how to style leggings, show me how to actually style the leggings, not just put a t-shirt and tell me how the t-shirt, because the t-shirt's got dots and it goes well with the legging. Like. But anyway, this is why I'm back. Because, I'm not trying to say like I'm overly unique or anything, but I'm just not that. This is Primark's Enriched Moisturising Primer. Again, I told you I'm trying the skincare and a bit of the makeup. And I got this one because I actually got a cream formula from Superdrug once, and it banged. And I will admit, this doesn't bang as well as that one did, but I can't remember the name, so I'll just have to suck it up and use this until I remember the name. If I remember the name, I'll tell you. If you remember it, comment it, because I'd love to know, because it absolutely slapped. I wanted to just do this little quick get ready with me, to just chat to you all and just tell you all where I've been, why I've been gone, and I don't know, just restart it for myself, I think, mentally. Because I feel like if I don't do this, when am I going to start? So if you're 12 minutes in already and you're like, what the frick are you on about? You must be new here. Hello, welcome. My name's Aaliyah. I'm a wife, a mom of 2, a finance worker, and a content creator. And I quit my full-time job to do this. You know, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to make sure I move intentional. You know, it's so easy, like I said, to fall into trends. You know what it is? I don't want you to mix up someone doing a trend with someone morphing their whole personality to do what the internet buys. Like, that is a little crazy for me. You know, at the end of the day, the only person left looking at yourself at the end of the day is you. And I just feel like if I did that, I'd be shaking in the corner, because I'm just not that girl. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm back. This is my little welcome back video. I promise you I'm going to do more of these videos. I'm going to include the kids. I think it's easier now. It's getting easier to include the kids, because we went through a stage after having the baby where, you know, you can't really make TikToks. You've got a baby hanging from your nipple. And he didn't sleep for ages, man. Like, he wasn't like the first baby. He didn't sleep through the night until about 8 or 9 months. Now, Jai was 16 weeks, so... You know you're lucky, and we openly said when we had Jai, we're really lucky, but you don't realise how lucky you are until it's like, you're given the opposite. He is the epitome of second child. I am telling you. He literally never went to sleep. And when he did, then we had like to just like catch up on our marriage. And it's so underestimated how like making content whilst also actively participating in your own life, because at the end of the day, you can participate in your own life while making content, but there's certain things you just can't do, you know. When you're being a mom 24/7, it's not all captured on the content, you know, and I think it's important that you don't capture every inch of it on the content so your kids get a version of you that nobody sees. I think that's important. So yeah, I kind of got caught up with that, but since quitting my job, actually now I'm thinking about it, I don't think I even told you guys I quit my job. I quit my job. I think you know what, I'm hoping that lots of you are followers or podcast listeners and you all know, and I'm not just like rambling on to a bunch of strangers who are like, girl, I'd love to know more, but I have no clue what you're talking about, because there's nothing worse than that, although I'm here for you all, you newbies, but I always assume that you all know what the fuck is going on. I don't know why, because I never know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, I quit my job and I really just tried to double down on the content, which I think I've done. I think I've got better at it. Not at it, at making more intentional content. So yeah, and that's why I'm back here. So let's get ready. And I was going to get fully ready, but now I'm looking at the time, I'm like, I've got the fucking school run. I've got the school run. So let's get as ready can be. You know, one thing I can't get it. I really want to do the whole no makeup, right? I'm a full coverage gal, so I either look like this or I look like a drag queen. I don't do in between, right? But those girls who do the no makeup, help me understand this, because I don't get it. While you're helping me understand, let me try the primer. I'm also trying this primer. It looks very similar to another primer. It's a Primark primer, the Ultra Grip. It looks so similar to another primer that is viral everywhere, but it's double the size. I'll let you know how this one's going. I've only just started using it about 3 weeks ago. But help me understand, please. How are you not concealing your eyebrows? When I do my makeup without concealing my eyebrows, I feel vile. But am I going wrong by concealing them? I don't know, man. And like this no makeup, like I'm there for it, but I need foundation, man. Like, what's wrong with you all? But I will put you on something. I'm not going to put this on today because, like I said, I've got the school run. I'm running really late, and if I put this on, I'm putting on a full slap, and I don't have the time. But this Luminous Soft Focus Airbrush Foundation by H&B, I got it in the TikTok shop sale. It is incredible, untouchable from any foundation I have tried. I don't want to badmouth the other ones because I do like them. They're all in my drawer. But all the big ones I love and use. This one, hands down, slaps. I'm using shade LF15N, but I'm not going to use that. But I don't know why I'm sitting here talking and not getting ready, because then I'm going to cry that I feel vile on the school run. Let's use some L'Oreal Glotion. I normally put this under my foundation, especially when I'm on holiday. We're going to go in with a tad of that. This no makeup thing is just not me, man. It's not me. Like, I either wear it or I don't. And then you see what I'm saying? Like, this is foundation. I think I'm going wrong by going in with foundation. I've got the Nose Tinted Moisturiser, but I think that's a bit dark for me. I'll let someone on TikTok decide for me. Is that dark? Maybe not. I'll let someone on TikTok Live decide my shades. This is where I got all this. Welcome. I'm chaotic as hell. Basically, I was like on live and I was telling people I needed more recommendations, and then we ended up just doing a huge haul, and they all chose what I bought and the things, and then I ended up looking crazy as hell. Ah! Did that go in my hair? Did you go in my hair? What have I got on my face? Oh, it did go in my hair. Oh, it's like glow shot. Fuck. I'm going to just put some of this NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser on. I've got it in shade Marrakesh Medium Deep 2. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've ever used this combo together. Because I do like a good foundation, I'll be honest. Everyone's like, you don't need foundation these days, do you, when you play? Yes, you do, honey, you do. You do. I feel like you do unless you cover everything with concealer, and when I cover everything with concealer, I look crazy. And then this is another thing. I've also got the H&B concealer in like every single shade they've got because I like to mix. Now I'm going in with no makeup. I'm going in with my actual shade concealer, which I hate that. I like to put a little lighter under my eyebrow, but if I do, I'm going to look crazy. This is shade SF15. But anyway, the kids... Last time I spoke to you, I went to Oman. Oh, that's what happened. So I feel like we were all around when I went on the last solo mom trip. If you know me, you'll know I do solo mom trips once a year, every year. And off the back of that one, I just did one with both of them to Tenerife. I was going to vlog it. I dropped my camera in the airport when I arrived. I have nothing to show you other than the TikToks and the Instagrams that I made whilst I was there. I don't know why I wait till this hour to get ready every day. I'm just not one of them moms who like is up and ready at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, I can't. I've just never been that girl, man. I've never ever been a girl just to get up for the sake of getting up. You know, those people are like, get up, God is great. No, I'm laying here until we've got a motive. I just can't. And I never get up before my kids. And my kids get up so late. I say so late, like 8:30. If they're not at school, it's like 9:30. So I will wait for them. Because I feel like when I get older, you know, as you get older, you naturally wake up because you're just an old lady and you're just bored. I feel like I'm going to get older and be like, I should have slept more when I was younger. So that's why I'm trying to hold out on it. But in a way, I do think it might be like the thing that's like causing me all this. I don't know, man. I'm just not an early riser. I need to get up earlier. I do need to get up earlier. But we've got 5 minutes now because I've been gossiping to you guys. But do you see? This is why, again, it's not an excuse, but it's more of a... That flipping tag, it's more of an explanation as to why I haven't been doing these more. It's like, by the time I've like cleaned the house today, edited the TikToks, edited the Instagrams, showered myself, got the kids ready and taken to school, eating my food, now making this YouTube, the day's done. I'm not done, but I gotta go again. But again, we're gonna try and find a healthier way to incorporate it. And I hope that this new camera helps. Because I've been waiting so long to get this new camera. It's being sold out everywhere. But anyway, Tenerife. I took them to Tenerife. Where did I stay? I stayed at Fergus in... Don't even ask me. I could search Fergus in Tenerife. It wasn't bad. It was apparently 4 stars, but I wouldn't make it 4 stars. I wouldn't go back there. I wouldn't recommend any of you guys to go there. But I know I'm a bit of a holiday snob. You know what I mean? And don't think I'm being like, oh my God, if it's not 6 stars with waiters, I'm not going there. No, I'm a holiday snob. I like to get a bang for my buck. I'm not one of them people who will pay 3,000, 4,000 to go there somewhere for 3 days. No. I like to get good, cheap travel, but just get incredible holidays and stays when I get there. And this one just wasn't it, but it was really, really cheap. I think I paid £700 for all 3 of us, all inclusive, for 6 days. Okay, I'm going to go in with the shade lighter. SF3C, just to go under my eye. Again, this is meant to be no makeup, and we're getting more and more makeup, aren't we? Instead, I'm just going to do a little bit. I normally cover the whole eye, but we're nude today. This seems pointless to me. I'll be honest. I look the same as I did before I started. But we need a more au naturel. You know what's worse? This takes the exact same amount of time as it would take if I just put it on properly. But I do think I've got to a point now where I'm applying. You've just got loads of stuff, and instead of just picking what you want out of this stuff, you think I'm going to put it all on at once. Imagine having a cake, right? Your face is the cake, and you've got all these toppings. Why would I pick 3 when I'll just put them all on? That's what I feel like with makeup. But again, I'm very self-aware and self-conscious that if you do something like that continuously, then you begin to not like yourself without that. I'm not at that point, but I know I will be if I don't sort it out. So we're going to go dial it back. We're not going to do any contour because I think that's where I'm going wrong. I learned this yesterday. And we're just going to do blush. So I'm going to use NYX Sweet Cheeks in shade That is the shade. Sweet cheeks. Can you tell I do this often? And then Trigwell Cosmetics Liquid Blush in Bellini Baby. And we're just going to do this, blend it out, add a little freckle in a mascara. You know what's crazy? People who don't understand why people with freckles add freckles. Do you understand you can't see them when you put anything on top, honey? Trust me, I would not add anything if you could see my freckles. But you can't. The hotel was okay, like it was nice. But I feel like the reception was way more modern than the rooms. So I don't like that. I feel like I've been like catfished. Like, I'd rather you just put on honest picture. Like, it was you know what? I don't want to come across ungrateful because it was nicer than it could have, you know, than some places are. But I don't know, man. If you want me to be like a critique, like I would like to watch someone who's completely honest, because then if their standards are there and mine are there, right? My standards are it. I'm not trying to say you lot have got low standards, but my standards are, if the top of this YouTube is here, right? My standards are there. Yeah. Farhan always says, you need to calm down, but no, I won't calm down. Because if I tell you all something that reaches my standards, any one of you below, which is fine to be at any level, you're going to be chuffed, aren't you? And I'd rather that than I tell you something and then you're like, what the no. So yeah, the rooms were a bit outdated. However, you don't really spend time in them. No, they wasn't outdated though. I'd give them a 3. A 3.5 out of 5. Like, I don't think there was a fridge in there. No, there was no fridge in there. Like, who hasn't got a fridge in a room in 2024? But maybe I've got high expectations. But anyway, yeah, it wasn't that bad. There was a balcony, there's a bathroom. Well, of course there was. It's a hotel room. But, you know, balcony, bathroom. Had these cute little quirky cupboards. You know, like little rails. You know, like in these little videos people were getting ready with. It had one of those, but like a nice rustic, woody, black. It was my vibe, but just not finessed enough. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, that all was all really helpful because normally you get some hotels and you can't hang up all your stuff, can you? Because they're just so tight. Or you open up the wardrobe and there's 3 hangers. Like, I will call them and be like, honey, I've got 14 suitcases. Send hangers. Because I unpack when I go everywhere. So, it had all that. However, I would give it a 3 out of 4 because there were these Spanish... Oh, my God, if you're Spanish, don't be offended, right? But I don't know. I honestly think us Brits missed the memo and the only people who would have understood is the Spanish. There were these Spanish students who kept turning up about 9 o'clock. And I say turning up, they were staying there, but they were just never seen in the daytime, right? And they just, oh, no. I get it. You know, if I went to a place in Somalia and I went where all the young kids would go, they'd be all dancing, partying, but I wouldn't go there to take my kids there. You understand? Like, that's not stated on there that you're a youth hostel at this point. This is how I felt. But I wasn't being ungrateful or anything like that. And I'm with 2 kids and life could be worse. My kids are happy, I'm happy, everyone's fed. Alhamdulillah. I didn't let it stress me until I got home. And then when I got home, I was like, on TripAdvisor. And you know what? I never leave reviews, you know, but I left a review this time purely because I would hate to inspire someone else to go there and then they get faced with the same inconvenience as I did. And this is not me saying that you're all like wussies, but I'm a bit ghetto when it comes to things. Like things that most people wouldn't deal with or wouldn't know how to deal with. I will deal with it like I've faced that problem 20 times before. And then when I get past it or over it, I'm like, what the fuck was all that? You know, but while I'm in it, I'm like, no, I got this. I've done this before. I haven't done this before. So that was that. These kids was like slightly jarring because like they were wearing young kid shit. They were wearing like minis, all their bottoms hanging out, their tops hanging out, fine. But I got 2 kids and it's a mum holiday. I don't want my 4-year-old to look up to that, you know. And I know you might think I'm being rude, but it was, honestly, the kids were doing nothing wrong. They were just being themselves. They were like 17. They were being themselves. If I was 17, Spanish person, living in Spain, and there was apparently something going on, which I don't know what was going on there, but a reason to be there, I'd be dressed like that, acting like that. They weren't acting any kind of way. But when you've got kids, and your kid's a bit more inquisitive, like a 4-year-old, and you see them looking at them and saying, Mom, what are they doing? It's a bit like, for fuck's sake, sit down. You just want to tell them all, sit the fuck down. Because he's asking why the fuck you in a miniskirt, and I can't answer that. That's how I felt. Do you understand? But I was like, oh, don't worry. So I just took him out all the time. I'm like, oh. Or I don't know if like other Smarties did this, but like Farhan's mom, when they would see something rude on the TV, when I say rude, like it's not POR, right? When I say rude, I mean like Farhan's mom's very rude to her is a lot of things. So if if on the TV someone started hugging, right, and the hug lasted longer than 3 seconds, his mum would consider that sexually inappropriate. So she would cover their eyes and say, dig. So I was doing that to my kids, like, dig, like, don't look, like, it's rude. And then I just thought, you know what, soon enough he's going to ask me why I'm doing that, so I just, let me take you, bye. That's one reason. But the second reason was, they had this huge pool downstairs, and it was like 2 pools in one. Great, but everyone was there, and everyone was like, it was busy. It wasn't the busiest place I've ever been, but it was definitely packed in the day because it was the only one pool, right? Well, it wasn't. There was one upstairs, but it was the main one. And I just wanted my kids to be kids, and I wanted them to jump around. And, you know, sometimes as a mum, you can be a bit self-conscious of the inconvenience your kids might be causing other people. And I don't want you all to think I don't let my kids be kids, because I do. But I do think some mums don't give a fuck how their kids are impacting other people. And it's so important that you remind your kids about that, period. Because otherwise you're going to get some unconscious mother, because, you know, like some kids, I don't want my kids to be that, right? So I just thought, I let them go downstairs for the first like day or two, and then they actually didn't want to be there. I think it was a little busy for them, but there was a pool upstairs, a massive one, and then like a almost like a jacuzzi next to it. And I took them up there, and I said, you know, it was better. It worked out better. There was no one there. It was so chill, so quiet, so smooth, nice little jazz music, and the kids actually preferred it. I think it's because they had the whole pool to themselves, and their whole toys, you know, covering the whole entire pool. We didn't have to be conscious about everyone else because no one else is there, right? Fuck, I gotta go. But to get there, you have to take the lift to the second floor. All well and good, great. Get out the second floor, there's 4 flights of stairs. Like I said, most other women would be like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? And this is not a dig, if you weren't gonna do that, great. But I know lots of other women would have been like, fuck, I can't do this. And I'm saying this purely based on the DMs I get, people saying, I don't know what to do with this, I don't know what to do with this. I just thought, fuck's sake, why is God trying me? I shouldn't swear in the same sentence I say God, but you know, I just thought like, why is God trying me? Like, I've proven myself already, I've brought them here, haven't I? So every day, there was a bar up there that wouldn't serve all-inclusive guests, so I had to take them all the way down every 10 minutes. So you all are asking me how I've got this skinny, that, I'm just joking, it should have been that. But other than that, it was fine. And the food, yeah, I didn't really rate the food. I think I put too much on because I've just done that while I weren't looking in the mirror. I was looking in the camera. Why? I don't know. Now I might look crazy. Let's quickly blend it before it gets crazier. Okay, this is my no makeup. I'm going to stop. I say I'm going to stop. If I didn't have to go get the kids, I would not stop. This is like sitting in an AA meeting and saying I'm sober and I'm absolutely smashed. I've just lied. I've lied to you all. I'm only stopping because I've got to go because I can't be late. Oh, trying to think. This is the Fenty Pro Filter in Cashew. But I won't lie to you, the more I used it, but I have had it for, I don't know if makeup goes out of date. If it goes out of date, I don't care. I've had it for about 18 months and I've still got it. But as it started to get littler, hollower, lesser, almost running out, it started sitting on my skin differently. So I added Ben 9 to it, the banana powder. I've had this one for at least 6 years. Don't even come at me, all right? Mind your business. I never really used the powder. I never really used to like powder. But again, I think I was using the wrong powder. So I mixed them together. I'm going to add a bit of blush in it and a lick of mascara. Then I'm going to go. But other than that, the hotel was great. Actually, no, let me tell you this because I know that you're all going to be like, this bitch sent me there. And I nearly had a cardiac arrest. Where's the curling curlers? Curling curlers? Hello? Here. And the other thing, which it was on all the reviews, but I didn't read them when I booked it, but I did book it like 36 hours before. There was a hill going down to this hotel. I swear to you, and you know what? I'm going to go back on my watch, see if it tells me the incline to that date, and I'm going to put it on screen here. If it doesn't, it was 96. It was 96% incline because that hill was like this. So imagine trying to push a pushchair up there and then a toddler who's hanging off the pushchair, and because he's hanging off it, he's pulling it down. I'll be honest, I'm a bit toxic. I kind of thrived because I thought, I'm going to get a workout, man. Because if I don't do this, my kids would just have me looking fat because they don't walk. They don't want to walk. They do walk, you know, because they don't have pram. Well, only one has a pram. But, you know, if I say, let's go for a walk, to my kids are like, no. They don't want to go outside. They're not outside kids. So I was thinking, I'm getting in my work. Like, I'm like, come on, don't worry. But I'm thinking in my mind, like, I am burning serious. I'm a bit of a calorie counter now, a bit of a step counter, just because I've been losing all the weight. So yeah, that hill, everyone but me complained about it, and I completely understand why, because it will cause you a cardiac arrest if you're not careful. Other than that, it was great. It was so fun. I think I actually changed my YouTube picture to a picture of us three when we were there. I've been debating for so long. I know it sounds really bad, but I always like to put a picture of all four of us, because it's like all four of us that are on the channel, even though it's my channel. But I really like that picture, and I felt bad like quitting my husband out. But sorry, honey, you weren't there, so sucks to be you. Yeah? Maybe next time you'll pay for me to go and you'll come with, and then you'll be in the picture. So until we take another one, that'll be it. I'm not getting a divorce. Nothing's happening. There's no drama before anyone like makes some shit up. I just like that picture, okay? But yeah, that's where I've been. And I hope that, I don't know, why do I talk to you with this? And the mascara face is just not it, is it? But yeah, that's where I've been. That's where I will be. I've been doing more vlogs. Because I used to do loads of the kids before my surgery. But then obviously I had my surgery. I can't really chase my kids, so I couldn't really vlog much. And Farhan used to film vlogs for me to post for you, which none of them ever got posted because he never actually finished his filming. And then he used to say to me, no, I don't want to send it to you. I want to edit it myself. And he never edited it. So there's a day in the life that's meant to be coming to you guys in 2020, but never made it. No, I'm just joking. 2022 at least. This Wispy Revolution mascara, I think, slaps, because I think it makes your eyelashes like so like delicate. Oh, why am I sitting here like this? I'm like, I'm going to get the kids. I got to go. I've got to go. But yeah, where is the setting spray? That's where I've been. This is where I'll be. Lots of you have asked. Let's hope that mascara wasn't still damp. Lots of you have asked for longer vlogs. So I'll still do the short little 60-second, 90-second ones on Instagram and TikTok. But I'll do more. This is lip stain, by the way, so hopefully it stains. It's the collection one. Collection shade, I don't fucking, rosy one. I gotta get dressed, I gotta go. But yeah, I'll be doing more on here. I'll do the short ones on there, and I'll do more on here, so you can see the short form, long form, whatever you like. And if you want other content, just let me know. I'm just gonna pat a bit more blusher on. I really don't like this look at all, like at all. But I gotta go. Ow. Ow. That was so sharp because it was so blunt. It stabbed me in the lip. It's Revolution. I don't know, the same one I've been using for 20 years. Not the same one, but the same shade. Was that too much? I can't even see at this point. I'm moving frantic. I'm feeling so frantic. This is how my makeup drawers end up a mess. Oh, that was too white, I think. Is it? I can't even see, and I've just got to go. Who does their makeup without a mirror? Who? I don't know how I've just done that. I don't. Welcome back. Welcome back. I gotta go get my kids. But if you're new here, welcome. I will be more consistent, I promise. If you're a regular and you've stuck around, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep showing up. I need to get these subs up to at least 10,000. I'll be honest, because 2,000 is pathetic. I appreciate you all, but 2,000 on my behalf is pathetic. I'm going to go get the kids. Let me know if you want to see other things, but welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and follow us on the other channels, which I'll pop here. I say us, it's me, it's my channel. I got to go get my kids. But bye, it's been so lovely speaking to you.